Hello and welcome to Focus On. I'm Akin Obakeye. Abuja, Nigeria is gearing to host the 32nd Afreximbank Annual Meetings, scheduled to take place from the 23rd to the 28th of June this year. This follows the official signing of the host country agreement between the Nigerian government and Afreximbank, setting the stage for high-stakes discussion. But that's not all. June 2025 is shaping to be a game-changer for African healthcare, with the grand opening of the African Medical Center of Excellence, marking a significant milestone in healthcare innovation on the continent. Join me as I take you through this event over the next couple of minutes. The T's have been crossed and the I's dotted. It's the signing of a host country agreement between Nigeria and Afreximbank for the 32nd Afreximbank Annual Meetings in Abuja, Nigeria. The meeting, set to hold from the 23rd to 28th of June 2025, is the second to be hosted in Nigeria under the 10-year leadership of Benedict Orama, President and Chairman of the Board of Directors at Afreximbank. With about 6,000 delegates expected, the meeting will feature high-level policy discussions and side events.
The federal government of Nigeria has been a steadfast partner and a strong backbone of the bank. The government has consistently responded positively to capital calls, injecting significant equity into the bank even when the economic environment seemed challenging. I must take this opportunity to thank His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for contributing to the capital increase that is ongoing, even despite the economic challenges, and making sure that Nigeria's voice continues to be heard loudly in the bank. The Nigerian government has also been very supportive of the bank by removing regulatory hurdles that would otherwise inhibit the bank's business in the country. At this year's annual meeting that we'll be holding here, we will be discussing issues under the theme Building the Future on Decades of Resilience. On this theme, we will reflect on the remarkable journey undertaken by Afreximbank and Africa over the past 3 decades. Braving the most potent challenges, ranging from geopolitical crises, a series of economic shocks, and unprecedented global pandemics that threatened its very existence.
This year's theme, Building the Future of Decades of Resilience, reflects the progress made over the past 3 decades and the steps that are imperative to navigate the increasingly complex global landscape. Nigeria's finance minister brings to the fore the significance of hosting the annual meetings.
Ladies and gentlemen, our own Prof. Orama, the president of Afreximbank, has positioned the bank among its peers as one of the most respected and valued banks in the continent, with a passion for uplifting the continent's economy. Under his leadership, Afrexim has significantly contributed to Nigeria's development through key projects, notably the African Quality Assurance Center in Ogun State, inaugurated in December 2022, which offers state-of-the-art testing and certification services for both export and domestic products. And of course, this enhances our ability as Nigeria to export and ensure product safety and product quality. Likewise, the African Medical Center of Excellence in Abuja is set to commence operations in a few weeks rather than a few months' time. And it will provide comprehensive healthcare services, including oncology, hematology, and cardiovascular care. This facility aims to reduce medical tourism and address healthcare capacity gaps in Nigeria and West Africa. These initiatives reflect Afreximbank's commitment to supporting Nigeria's economic growth and improving the healthcare infrastructure in particular. Just across from this building, we are privileged to be proud neighbors to the Africa Trade Center, another flagship of Afrexim. And in recognition of Afrexim's pivotal role in the economic emancipation of the African continent, His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has graciously approved the hosting of the 32nd annual meeting of Afreximbank in Nigeria.
The day also witnessed an exclusive tour of the African Medical Center of Excellence, a tertiary medical institution championed by the Africa Export-Import Bank in partnership with King's College Hospital, London. The hospital is a 500-bed facility in Abuja, Nigeria, and is expected to revolutionize healthcare in Africa by delivering comprehensive services in oncology, hematology, cardiovascular care, and general health care. The state-of-the-art medical infrastructure and technology aims to deliver world-class life-saving care to over 350,000 patients within its first 5 years. As the June 2025 launch nears, President of Afreximbank and AMCE Board Chairman Benedict Orama, alongside AMCE board members, top Nigerian government officials, as well as leading corporate CEOs and executives, gathered for an exclusive walkthrough of the AMC's structures construction site. Attendees received first-hand updates on key project milestones. They also gained insights into the final stages of the interior and exterior infrastructure developments.
When the African Medical Center of Excellence concept was first introduced, was we looked at a gaps in care, gaps in healthcare study. And what we found was that most specialties were fairly well covered, but we wanted to focus on the ones that weren't. And the ones that weren't were cancer, cardiovascular care, and hematology disorders. And so we do not intend to be a one-stop shop for everybody. What we have are some great hospitals in the area and in Nigeria that we will collaborate with. And for those areas that we specialize in, we will be a one-stop shop for those diseases. And so as we partner with the hospitals in the area, we will be seeing a reciprocation of patients moving back and forth between care and making sure that the continuum of care is not gapped anywhere.
I believe that average African who is proud to be an African will see this as something that will inspire. And for us, we are not only very, very pleased because we are about to deliver a world-class facility that we can point to when others say they have world-class facilities. We are not only pleased that we have put in place something that can serve as a foundation for research. We are very pleased that it helps us to also get us as Africans to pay more attention in the research that matters to us, the ones that are neglected, the diseases that affect Africans, which are ignored.
The facility is expected to cover early diagnostics to advanced treatment and long-term disease management. AMC is expected to provide care that improves patient outcomes, strengthen medical expertise, and reduce the Jagba syndrome facing Africa's healthcare sector.
We have a SPECT CT that would use in making diagnosis as well as monitor disease. We have a comprehensive cardiovascular service where we would be able to monitor, treat. We have angiography and cath lab services for non-invasive treatment and diagnosis. So the AMC generally is set up as a hospital that would work with other hospitals in the region to receive referrals as well as transfer some cases in specialty areas that we would not be treating, like trauma and orthopedics.
As of February 2025, all civil and structural works have been completed, with the developers carrying out quality assurance and control measures while ensuring the highest construction standard. External road works and infrastructure services are also advancing, marking a crucial phase in the project's finalization.
The 4 months to opening. So, what else can I say? That is record-breaking. So, we are really very pleased with the contractors and the Kappa and Alberto, NIDA for MEP, our advisors, the architects that did this fantastic work, and of course, the MC's team, the executives, and our team at Afreximbank, who have worked very hard to make sure that we deliver this hospital within time and within budget.
When it comes to tertiary medical services, I think this center will be able to rival the rest of the world in providing for every Nigerian of every socioeconomic status the very, very best of clinical excellence, the very best of research and development excellence, the very best diagnostic testing. And also, people talk a lot about curbing medical tourism, but curbing medical tourism isn't about advocacy. It's actually about evidence and about having the infrastructure to be able to treat your own patients at home at the highest quality. I have absolutely no doubt at all. I'm extremely confident that AMC will do very, very well and actually set a standard for the rest of the world to follow. I really look forward to the opening.
As the AMC prepares to open its doors, the vision for a world-class medical ecosystem continues to take shape. But that's all on this episode of Focus On. I'm Akin Obakeye. Until next time, it's bye for now.